Bathsheba! By the power of God, I condemn you back to hell! Annabelle comes out this Friday, so what better way to get ready for that by watching the original, The Conjuring. The Conjuring seems to be the new go-to franchise. If you look back 10 years, we had Saw, and then we had Paranormal Activity, and now we have The Conjuring. The Conjuring 2 is coming out next year after Annabelle comes out this year. Conjuring, it takes place in 1971 on a Rhode Island farmhouse. You have this couple, they got 5 kids. The father's played by Livingston. He was in Office Space. The mother is Lily Taylor. She was in 6 Feet Under. She was the crazy wife. And they move into this house. It's foreclosed. They don't know the history of the house. They're trying to get by. He's a truck driver, and he's got to make ends meet by driving to like Florida. So the kids and the mom are like alone, and all of a sudden, like, you know, they're playing hide and clap, which I've never heard of. I guess it's hide and seek, only you clap. It's like Marco Polo and hide and seek in a new house that you don't know anything about, so you just walk into stuff, and that's what they do. And lo and behold, there's a ghost. But mind you, it probably didn't help that they were pulling the paneling off the basement wall. Things like that tend to be sealed off for a reason. But I digress. They pull off the paneling, they go in the basement, they find a piano and a music box and other crazy stuff, and they find out that they have ghosts. And the ghosts are terrorizing them. They're knocking and they're clapping and they're doing all this crazy stuff. They have to call the Ghostbusters, Ed and Lorraine Warren, to come in, and they have to stop it because that's what they do. They're ghost hunters, Ghostbusters, yeah, without Bill Murray. And these people were real people. The whole thing's a true story, allegedly, and they come in and they try to get rid of it. And they tell them all the little cliches like, oh, you can't leave this place because it'll follow you. Haunted house can follow you. Like stepping in gum. That's what they say. It's like stepping in gum. You step in gum, and it's like stepping on a ghost, and you got a ghost on your shoe, and you can't leave because of the shoe and the gum and it follows you. And yeah, I mean, I get what they're saying, but really? And they investigate it, and they attempt to get people to do an exorcism. And it's a haunted house movie, but it's pretty good. It's not the same crap. James Wan, the director of Saw, I didn't have a lot of faith in that because James Wan made Saw. Lots of shaky cam. This does not do that at all. It's very slow paced. Jump scares are not that predictable. It relied on the viewer's imagination to be kind of scary. It didn't exactly show you what you were looking at, so it was kind of creepy. There's one scene in the end where there's a character, and the character has a sheet over its head, and blood spurts out, and you don't know what's going on underneath the sheet, so it's kind of creepy, and I like that. It wasn't the same crap you see like in Saw, where they have like, you know, the blood and the gore and the, you know, it wasn't cringeworthy, it was suspenseful more than anything else. This movie felt a lot more like The Exorcist, The Shining, and any movie that came out in the 70s that was like a horror movie. It doesn't really feel like a movie that was made today, and I think it's probably what made this movie so good. Because when you think of a good horror movie, you don't think of something that came out in the 2000s or the 90s. You kind of think of like The Shining, The Exorcist, Halloween, Friday the 13th. It doesn't feel like that crappy 90s, 2000 type of slasher flick. This is a haunted house movie. This is like an Amityville horror kind of movie, but not that piece of crap that Ryan Reynolds made back in 2000. Who gives a crap? All in all, I give The Conjuring an A. It's the best 70s movie that wasn't made in the 70s. James Wan has this obsession with puppets. I'm just waiting for a Bride of Chucky to come out, and it's going to be, you know, Jigsaw, Annabelle, child of Jigsaw. It's coming. Thanks for watching, and remember to subscribe.